since the break of dawn. Chasing dreams that the wind keeps pulling on. Sunburned skies paint the plains in gold. Stories of the trail in the lines I hold. Old guitar rattles on the passenger seat. Every chord a strum keeps my heartbeat sweet. Cattle in the distance moving slow and free. This wide open land still speaks to me. I've seen nights so dark they swallow the flame. Met folks who leave but remember your name. Barroom floors echo every step I take. Whiskey laughs and promises we made. Dust on my boots and a fire in my soul. Rolling through the plains where the wild winds roll. This country life's the only one I choose. Hard on the trail with nothing to lose. And when the night falls quiet and deep, I trust the road my spirit keeps. Dust on my boots and a fire in my soul. Rolling through the plains where the wild winds roll. This country life's the only one I choose. Hard on the trail with nothing to lose. Neon lights flicker on the old saloon. Banjo strings hum a rambling tune. Boot heels stomp on the wooden floor. Every night I walk right through that door. The river wind carries a lonesome cry. Stars wing down from a velvet sky. Trouble and hope ride side by side down this Whiskey River road tonight. Met a girl in boots with a wild heart grin. Said she's tired of losing and ready to win. We danced till the band had packed away. Still felt the rhythm at the break of day. She told me life's short, gotta chase the flame. Never let fear carve out your name. Now we're racing fast with the windows low. Down that Whiskey River road we go. Whiskey River road, take me where I'm meant to be. Through the fog, the dust, and the sweet country breeze. Won't slow down, won't let the night get old. Riding strong on the Whiskey River road. If the stars are signs, then I'm on the right track. No turning around, no looking back. Whiskey River road, take me where I'm meant to be. Through the fog, the dust, and the sweet country breeze. Won't slow down, won't let the night I'd get old, riding strong on the Whiskey River Road. Sunset bleeds across the canyon walls, cowboy shadow stretching long and tall. Dust devils spin on the open plain, telling secrets in a desert refrain. I rode my dreams like a runaway steer, hold them tight so they don't disappear. Life's a rodeo, wild and rough, but I ride on 'cause my spirit's tough. Campfire glow warms the nighttime air, songs of the prairie float everywhere. I've met storms that tore my pride apart, but every fall only strengthens my heart. Through the wind, the mud, the pouring rain, I saddle up and I ride again. 'Cause freedom calls where the wild things start, and that's where I leave my mark. Saddle up my heart and let it ride across the fields where dreams collide. Strong as the dust, bold as the sky, this cowboy soul will never die. And when the trail grows dark and deep, my restless heart still won't sleep. Saddle up my heart and let it ride across the fields where dreams collide. Strong as the dust, bold as the sky, this cowboy soul will never die. I still hear the creak of the front porch swing, Mama humming soft like a southern spring, Daddy's boots lined by the old screen door, stories of the land spill across the floor. The rooster's cry woke us every dawn, fields of hope we were raised upon. Life was simple, steady and true. Country miles shaped everything I knew. Left that farm when I turned 18, chasing neon dreams and things unseen. But the city lights never felt like home. Just made me miss where the tall grass grows. Now every year I drive that way, back to the porch where my heart still stays. Memories roll like a long dirt track, and every mile pulls me right back. Country mile memory, carry me home, where the winds are gentle and the fields are grown. No matter where this old world takes me, I belong to that country mile memory. And when I feel lost in the noise and the night, I close my eyes and the farm feels right. Country mile memory, carry me home, where the winds are gentle and the fields are grown. No matter where this old world takes me, I belong on to that country mile memory. Riding my steel horse down a sun-baked line, engine humming like a heart-beating mine, wind whipping past like a runaway train, freedom spilling through every vein. Desert towns fade in the rearview glass, miles ahead flow fast and vast. A wanderer's soul is hard to tame, but the highway calls me by my name. I've slept under stars where coyotes roam, woke to the dawn like a hymn from home, met fellow drifters with stories rough. Life ain't easy, but it's rich enough. Every night I chase another sign, roadside angels or a neon shrine. Doesn't matter where the journey ends, the highway's always been my friend. Steel horse highway, take me far and wide, guide my spirit on this endless ride, where the sunsets blaze and the freedom's high. I'm alive on the steel horse highway tonight. If the wheels keep turning, then so do I, with a road below and an open sky. Steel horse highway, take me far and wide, guide my spirit fiddles cry loud as the boots all fall. Hay dust rises in the autumn air, laughter and rhythm everywhere, sweet corn whiskey in a mason jar. Old Joe's calling out a lively tune, couple swaying underneath the moon. Grandma claps with a playful grin, saying this is life, let the joy begin. Kids run wild through the open field, hearts unbroken, young and unsealed. Nothing fancy, just country delight. That's the magic of a barn dance night. Barn dance nights where the music flows, where the heart beats fast and the good times grow. Spin me round till the stars shine bright. I was born for these barn dance nights. And when the fiddle slows its song, nights where the music flows, where the heart beats fast and the good times grow. Spin me round till the stars shine bright. I was born for these barn dance nights.
I've walked through storms with muddy soles, crossed old bridges with shattered goals, faced hard truths under empty skies, fought my battles with tear-stained eyes. But every fall taught me to rise again, to trust the road and push through the pain. Country heart don't quit or fold, it stands strong through heat and cold. I've loved and lost and loved once more, left my pride on 1,000 floors, carried hope in a worn-out bag, flew my courage like a tattered flag. Now I'm riding out with a steadier stride, learned who I am on the roughest ride. These boots have stories carved in their soles, written on all the broken roads. Boots and broken roads made me who I am, a stubborn dreamer with a country plan. No matter the scars or the heavy loads, I'm standing tall on these boots and broken roads. And when the wind whispers my name, I know it's time to rise again. Boots and broken roads made me who I am, a stubborn dreamer with a country plan. No matter the scars or the heavy loads, I'm standing tall on
echo through the dark. Campfire sparks dance like a lonesome spark. Wind rolls soft over cattle lines, whispering secrets through the pines. The ranch sleeps sound under silver light, but my heart stays awake tonight. Moon climbs high above the shed, pulling dreams through my weary head. Old ranch dog snores near the creaky gate, guarding memories that never fade. Saddle hangs quiet on the wooden beam, worn from riding every wild heart dream. I breathe the dust, the earth, the air. This ranch holds every prayer I bear. Though tomorrow brings another fight, peace finds me in the midnight light. Midnight on the ranch, where the world stands still, where the stars shine bright on the rolling hills. Here I find the strength that the day can't give. Midnight on the ranch is where I live. And when dawn paints red across the land, I rise again with a steady hand. Midnight on the ranch, where the world stands still, where the stars shine bright on the rolling hills. Here I find the strength that the day can't give. Midnight on the ranch is where I live. Someday this world will remember me. Dust kicked up as we raced the wind, laughing loud like we'd never end. Barefoot dreams on a gravel track, swore we never once looked back. Times were tough but our hope stayed strong, singing truth in a country song. Life pulled us down different lanes, through sunlit joys and heavy rain. But every time I pass that hill, I feel your spirit beside me still. Our childhood oath still burns inside, a promise made we never denied. No matter how far these roads unwind, your memory rides right next to mine. Gravel road promise carved in my soul, guiding me forward wherever I go. Through every trial, every time I fall, that gravel road promise stands tall. And when the world feels cold and strange, I find my strength in that open range. Gravel road promise carved in my soul, guiding me forward wherever I go. Through every trial, every time I fall, that gravel
a spark in her eyes with a rebel glow. Boots kicked dust when she walked my way, turned my whole world upside that day. Thunder in her laugh, lightning in her smile, a wildfire heart running free and wild. Didn't know love could hit so strong, but she had me hooked all night long. We rode through fields where the long grass sways, chasing the sun in a wild run haze. She told me life's meant to break the rules, to live full-hearted and trust no fools. Her spirit roared like a mountain storm, bold and fierce in every form. Now every night I thank the stars above for my wild river woman I love. Wild river woman, rushing through my veins, washing away all my old heart pains. You're the thunderstorm I can't outrun, my wild river woman. You're the one. And even if the river bends someday, my heart will follow where you sway. Wild river woman, rushing through my veins, washing away all my old heart pains. You're the thunderstorm I can't outrun, my wild river woman. You're the one. Train whistle cries through the midnight air, steel wheels hum like a whispered prayer. I stand by the tracks with a suitcase worn, feeling the echo of the life I've sworn. Dust from the desert clings to my coat as memories drift like a paper boat. This lonely rail has carried my dream down countless miles and broken streams. Met a girl once in a Texas town, eyes so bright they could calm me down. We danced till dawn on a gravel street, two restless souls caught in the beat. But the train called out my wandering name, whispering freedom in a burning flame. I left with hope and a silent tear, but her memory still rides with me here. Lone Star Rail, take me far and wide, guide my heart where the lost dreams hide. Through storms, through fire, I still prevail, riding strong on the Lone Star Rail. And if the night grows quiet and pale, I'll hear her voice upon the rail. Lone Star Rail, take me far and wide, guide my heart where the lost dreams hide. Through storms, through fire, I still prevail, riding strong on the Lone Star Rail. came blazing in like a prairie wind, wild as the fire that burns within. Boots on the porch and a fearless grin, said she's done letting sorrow win. Her laugh was loud like a thunder roll, stirred up dust in my weary soul. Didn't take long till I knew for sure she was the cure I've been longing for. We rode bareback through the open fields, chasing the truth only freedom yields. She taught me life ain't a map or plan, just a wild road every woman and man. Every day with her felt bold and bright, a blazing spark in the darkest night. I thank the stars for the day she came, a prairie wind woman with a fearless flame. Prairie wind woman, you're my wild desire, burning through my heart like a rising fire. You brought me life when I was falling thin, my prairie wind woman, come on in. And when the night grows cold and still, your fire warms me against the chill. Prairie wind woman, you're my wild desire, burning through my heart like a rising fire. You brought me life when I was falling thin, my prairie wind woman, come on in, my prairie wind woman, come on in.
Daddy taught me young how to hold my ground. Said this red dirt's sacred, boy, it's hallowed ground. We worked sun up through the evening light, sweat and faith carried us through the night. Every scar on my hands is a badge I bear, proof that a country life ain't always fair. But I learned pride in the honest way, boots on red dirt every day. Years rolled by like a restless storm, tried city life but it felt all wrong. I missed the smell of the morning rain and the red dirt roads that ease my pain. Now I'm back here where my roots run deep, where the fields are wide and the sunsets sweep. This land's my blood, my soul, my shirt, a countryman built on red dirt. Boots on the red dirt, that's where I stand, strong as the earth that shaped this man. Storms may come, but I won't get hurt. I'm grounded firm with boots on the red dirt. And when the night sky starts to shine,
that shape this man. Storms may come, but I won't get hurt. I'm grounded firm with boots on the red dirt. Stepped in the ring with a fearless stare, braids tied tight and the dust in her hair. Crowd roared loud as her boots hit ground. Every man stopped when she turned around. Her rope flew quick like a lightning bolt, grip so steady, spirit so cold. Didn't take long for my heart to know she was the queen of the rodeo. Rode that bronc with a fiery grace, determination painted on her face. Thunder shook when she took control, a living fire and a silver soul. When she smiled, the arena lit bright, shining strong in the smoky night. I knew right then I'd never let go of the heart of the rodeo. Heart of the rodeo, wild and free. Girl, you gotta hold on me. Every spin, every toss, every fall you take, my heart beats strong in the dust you make. And when the crowd fades and the lights go low, I'll stay beside the rodeo. Every spin, every toss, every fall you take, my heart beats strong in the dust you make.
Riverstone Road runs long and wide, where the hills roll soft on either side. I learned to fish on that winding stream, caught my first dream when I turned 14. Mama called me in at supper time. Her voice floated sweet like a southern rhyme. Life was simple, pure and bold, down that dusty Riverstone Road. Riverstone Road, carry me home where the winds are kind and the wildflowers grow. If I should wander or lose my load, guide me back to Riverstone Road. I'm grown and the world's turned fast, chasing hopes that never seem to last. Still I drive water still hums the same old tune, and the stars still shine like they did in June. No matter how far my story's told, my roots run deep on Riverstone Road. Riverstone Road, carry me home where the winds are kind and the wildflowers grow. If I should wander or lose my load, guide me back to Riverstone Road. That river by my side. Riverstone Road, carry me home where the winds are kind and the wildflowers grow. If I should wander or lose my load, guide me back to Riverstone Road. Crackling flames beneath the open sky, stars like angels watching from on high. Old guitar strums in a soft low tune, carrying truths underneath the moon. Boots kick back on a rolled up sack, telling tales we can't take back. Laughter rises with the smoke so light, campfire gospel in the quiet night. Campfire gospel speak to me in the glow of truth and harmony. Every spark that lifts above feels like grace and country love. Morning comes with a golden glow, coffee brewing soft and slow. But the peace I find in firelight holds my soul through the darkest night. Campfire gospel speak to me in the glow of truth and harmony. Every spark that lifts above feels like grace and country love. And when the embers start to fade, I hold the peace the fire made. Gospel speak to me in the glow of truth and harmony. Every spark that lifts above feels like grace and country love. Country love. I grew up driving down the Blue Ridge Way, crickets singing sweet at the close of day. Old Ford engine humming low and strong, radio playing my heart's home song. Mountains wrapped me in a smoky hug, felt that peace no city could drug. Every sunset lit the sky like gold, stories of the hills forever told. I left those roads for a big city dream, but the pace was
fast and the people mean. Miss the air so crisp and clean. Miss the creeks and the forest green. Now I'm driving back with a steady mind, leaving all the noise behind. My heart knew where it had to be. Back roads and Blue Ridges carry me. Back roads and Blue Ridges, calling strong, singing the tune where my soul belongs. Take me home through the whispering trees. Back roads and Blue Ridges bring me peace. And when the daylight starts to fall, I hear those mountains call. Back roads and Blue Ridges, calling strong, singing the tune where my soul belongs. Take me home through the whispering trees. Back roads and Blue Ridges bring me peace.
Grandpa's smokehouse stands by the barn, weathered wood but still full of charm. I'd sit there young with a guitar in hand, strumming songs I didn't yet understand. He'd tap his boot with a wrinkled grin, say, boy, that fire comes from within. Those afternoons shaped who I became, country music burning in my flame. Now I'm grown and the world's turned wide, played 1,000 bars with dusty pride. But every time I pick a new tune's thread, I hear Grandpa's voice inside my head. His lessons ring through every chord, simple truths that can't be ignored. When the crowd sings loud and the memories fade, I feel that smokehouse serenade. Smokehouse serenade, guide my hands, help me play what the heart understands. From that dusty porch to the city stage, I still hear your smokehouse serenade. And when the spotlight starts to dim, I play the song he taught me then. Smokehouse serenade, guide my hands, help me play what the heart understands. From that dusty porch to the city stage, I still hear your smokehouse serenade. Cedar trees stand tall and proud, guarding secrets that they never say loud. I rode that trail when I was young, whistling tunes at the top of my lungs. Sunlight danced on the dusty ground, horses' hooves a thunderous sound. Life felt pure, clean and fine, riding strong on the cedar line.
Years have changed, but not that road. Still carries light in every load. I bring my kids now through the shade, show them memories we once made.
The cedar wind still smells the same, warm and sweet like a gentle flame. No matter how far these worlds align, I'll always ride the cedar line. Riding in the cedar line, steady and true, where the forest
cedar line. And when the wind begins to sigh, the cedar trees reply. Right in the cedar line, steady and true, where the forest whispers all I knew.
If ever I wander or lose my sight,
Guide me back to the cedar line. Sunset bleeds on the outskirts road, painting gold on the truck I drove. Radio humming a two-step beat, boots tap time on the dusty seat. City lights flicker far away, but out here peace begins its play. Sky turns red like a cowboy's dream, soft as a whisper on a country stream. I've chased days fast without a plan, trying to prove I'm a stronger man. But sunset slows the rush inside, helps me breathe where the wild winds ride. Out here I find my heart again, free from the noise, the doubt, the strain. Life feels right beneath this sky, where the quiet truth can't lie. Sunset on the outskirts, calm and wide, washing the worry from my restless stride. In the fading light, I realize out here my soul can rise. And when the final colors glow, I feel the peace I used to know. Sunset on the outskirts, calm and wide, washing the worry from my restless stride. In the face